Before we begin, take a deep breath. Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine yourself as a child, the version of you that felt everything so deeply, the one who laughed freely, cried without guilt, and dreamed without limits. That version of you still lives within. And today, we're going to talk about something most people never realize. It's not your logical, conscious mind that decides what you manifest. It's your inner child. You might have read books, watched videos, and repeated affirmations for months or even years, but something still feels stuck, doesn't it? You think you're doing everything right, yet life doesn't move the way you want it to. That's because your adult mind can set goals, but your inner child decides what's safe to receive. And if your inner child doesn't feel safe, no amount of mindset work can override it. In my previous video, Why Your Manifestations Aren't Working, we explored how resistance and emotional blocks slow down your manifestations. But today, we're going deeper, to the very root of that resistance, your inner child. You see, your inner child holds the emotional memories of every experience you've ever had. Every moment you felt unloved, unseen, or not enough. Your subconscious stored that emotion. And here's the truth most people overlook. Your inner child is the gatekeeper of your manifestations. Think of it like this. Your mind says, I want abundance. But your inner child whispers, I don't feel worthy of it. Your mind says, I'm ready for love. But your inner child remembers the pain of rejection and silently shuts the door. That's why people often manifest mixed results. Because there's a tug of war between what they think they want and what their inner child believes is safe. So let me ask you something. When was the last time you spoke kindly to your inner child? When was the last time you asked that little version of you what they really need? Most of us are trying to build an abundant life on top of emotional wounds we never allowed ourselves to feel. I once worked with someone who kept facing financial ups and downs. No matter how hard they tried, every time money came in, something unexpected took it away. During a healing session, they realized that as a child, they constantly heard their parents fight about money. Their inner child had subconsciously linked having money with losing peace. So even as an adult, their subconscious kept recreating situations to stay safe by pushing money away. Once they acknowledged and comforted that wounded child within, everything changed. Within a few months, they attracted new opportunities, financial stability, and most importantly, inner peace. The change didn't start in their wallet, it started in their heart. So here's the truth. You can visualize, affirm, and journal all you want. But until your inner child feels safe and loved, manifestation will always feel like a struggle. Let's go deeper. Imagine your subconscious as a garden and your inner child as the soil. You can plant seeds of affirmations and desires. But if the soil is filled with stones of fear, shame, and guilt, those seeds won't grow. The soil must be softened first. That's what healing does. Healing doesn't mean you fix your past. It means you finally feel what your past version of you couldn't handle back then. So many people try to force manifestations through their conscious mind. I must stay positive. I must visualize. I must believe. But manifestation isn't a performance. It's a reflection. The universe mirrors the emotional frequency you carry deep within, not just the words you speak. Here's a little morning ritual you can start right now. Every morning, pour yourself a glass of water, hold it with both hands and say, I'm a powerful soul. I accept what I attract, and I always attract abundance. Then drink it slowly, with presence. Feel it sink into your body. This simple practice rewires your subconscious, not through effort, but through gentle awareness. Your inner child doesn't respond to force, it responds to safety. Every time you speak to yourself with love, you tell your inner child, it's safe to receive now. Every time you choose forgiveness over resentment, you show your subconscious, we don't have to live in fear anymore. And that shift, that feeling of emotional safety, is what unlocks your manifestations. Let's reflect for a moment. What if every delay in your manifestation wasn't punishment, but protection? What if your subconscious was waiting for you to heal enough to receive without fear? The universe doesn't deny you what you desire. It aligns you with what you're ready to hold. The problem is, most people skip the healing part. They chase the vision without understanding the vibration behind it. You can't attract love if deep down you believe you're not lovable. You can't attract wealth if your subconscious links money to stress. And you can't attract peace if your inner child still believes they have to earn it. So instead of asking, why isn't this happening yet? Start asking, which part of me doesn't feel safe receiving this? That one question alone can shift everything. I know this can feel uncomfortable. Facing the inner child isn't easy. It means revisiting moments you've tried to forget. But those memories don't want to haunt you. They want to be heard. Your pain isn't here to punish you. It's here to free you. Let me ask you something. When you were little, did you ever feel like you had to be perfect to be loved? Did you ever believe that you were only good enough when you made others happy? Those patterns might still be running today. Maybe you overthink every decision because you fear making a mistake. Maybe you stay in situations that drain you because your inner child still believes love means sacrifice. But it doesn't have to be this way. You can choose differently now. You can be the parent your inner child always needed. Patient, kind, and safe. You can speak words of love to yourself that you once craved from others. That's the moment your inner child begins to relax. And when that happens, your energy shifts from survival to creation. That's when the magic starts. You'll notice small changes first, synchronicities, gentle nudges from the universe, people showing up at the right time, because the moment your inner world feels safe, your outer world reflects that peace. Remember, your inner child doesn't want perfection. It just wants connection. It wants to know that no matter what happens, you won't abandon yourself again. And here's the irony. When you finally give yourself that love, the manifestations you've been chasing start chasing you, because the universe responds to self-love like a magnet. Now let's talk about something powerful. Healing isn't just emotional, it's energetic. Every time you release an old wound, you free up energy that was once trapped in pain. That's why healing feels lighter, because you're no longer carrying suppressed emotions that block your flow. This is why some people experience sudden breakthroughs, because once that energy shifts, everything around them starts to align. The law of attraction isn't about forcing positive thoughts, it's about aligning with your healed frequency. When you stop trying to manifest from lack and start living from love, the universe mirrors that vibration back to you. I want you to know something. You are not behind. You are not broken. You are simply meeting the parts of yourself that God left behind. And as you bring them back home, your manifestations will no longer feel like a battle. They'll feel natural. And if you're ready to go deeper, to understand how to release these deep-rooted emotional patterns and truly transform your energy, join my WhatsApp community. From there, you can contact me to know more about enrolling in our Healer Certification course or joining our group and personalized one-on-one healing sessions. These are designed to help you reconnect with your subconscious, release stored emotions, and attract the abundance and emotional freedom you've always deserved. Because the truth is, Once you heal the relationship with your inner child, you stop chasing, you stop doubting, and you start receiving. Life begins to flow effortlessly because you're no longer resisting what's meant for you. So tonight, when you're alone, place your hand on your heart and whisper to yourself, I see you. I love you. You're safe now. Say it again and again until your heart starts to believe it. Because when your inner child feels safe, your outer world transforms. You're not trying to become someone new. You're remembering who you were before the world taught you to forget your worth. You are a powerful soul. You accept what you attract, and you always attract abundance. Drink that in, literally and energetically, every morning with that glass of water. Let it remind your subconscious that you're safe, that you're abundant, and that you're ready. Because the moment your inner child feels safe to receive, the universe has no choice but to deliver.